It's Transformers96 here with another video. I'm going to be talking about some new items that DC Collectibles has shown in preparation for New York Toy Fair 2017. New York Toy Fair is just around the corner. It's actually starting tomorrow. So a lot of companies today have been showing either just quick previews or like DC Collectibles, which has been showing a lot of official images. So this is quite exciting. I won't be talking about everything here. I'm just going to be talking about a few things. This Batcomputer from the Batman animated series, a few Harley Quinn statues, and then the Superman vs. Doomsday pack are the main things I'm going to be talking about here, just because they're the things that I find most interesting. There was also DC Collectibles statues from the Justice League movie that I did think were quite neat as well. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to make a video on those. If you personally want to hear my opinions on them, let me know, and that'll help my decision on whether I'm going to do that or not. But in this video, I'm just going to be talking about a few things, and I'm going to start it off with this Batman animated series, Alfred with the Batcave, the Batcomputer. This is a very nice item here, and I think that it comes with Alfred, which I've been, and I think a lot of people have been waiting to actually get from them, which I think is quite cool. I love this setup. I think it looks quite nice, and it's going to be a great display piece. It'll be a nice like main centerpiece for your Batman animated display, which I think is excellent. Obviously, as you can see from Alfred there, you get a good sense of scale. This thing is quite big. You're going to be able to fit a lot of figures on that if you'd like. Just a more simple display with maybe Alfred, Batman, and Robin would be just perfect. And then the computer monitor will actually light up, which is very cool. They did show an image of this, and it does look extremely nice. The Alfred figure in general, I think, looks very good as well, and it looks like he's quite well articulated, up to the standard of the line to date, which is quite good. And hopefully he'll come with quite a few cool accessories. And it looks like just from the right there, he does have like a little duster and some cups and plates and things like that, which I think is nice. This looks very cool. I probably won't get it, or I'll just kind of wait for it on a sale. I would imagine that it will be quite expensive because this is very large and it will have a light up function. I'm not 100% sure on the official price of it yet though, but I think it looks quite nice, and any big fans of the DC animated series that collect the figures heavily are going to really love this. I have started to watch the show and I'm very much enjoying it, and I've started to buy a decent amount of the figures, so this would be a nice piece, but I don't know if I quite need it completely. Next up, we have several Harley Quinn statues. These are just a few that were shown, and these are all very cool. You have like the bombshell version on the right there that legitimately has a bombshell, which I think is very nice. I love the movement in that one. I think it looks very cool. Love the base, and it's a very neat design for her. It's not the greatest Harley Quinn costume though. It's definitely it could just be anybody basically. So I'm not too into that costume, but I really do like the display of the statue. Then we have the Harley Quinn on the left there. Not quite sure exactly what version of the comics that one's from. It does look quite nice, though. I do like the pose a lot. I think it's very cool. I like that the jacket's kind of falling off of her arm slightly, and then her stance in general is just really good. I like the walking forward and the hair being blown slightly, and it is on that Harley Quinn theme base that most of the statues as of late of the Harley Quinn series basically have been coming with. Then we have the statue in the middle, which I absolutely love. I think this is so cool, and it must be from the Batman animated series. I'm not quite sure what episode specifically this is from. I would imagine it's from like the New Adventures series, which happened later on, just based on this design. But I love I love her stance. I love the fact that her legs are kind of like tied up by the leashes of the hyenas, and the hyenas being in the exact same position on either side is so fantastic. I absolutely love the statue. I think it's so cool and really great. I'd love to see the price on that. I can't imagine I'd ever actually buy it, but I love it so much. It really caught my eye and just looks absolutely fantastic. So I love that statue in the middle. And then lastly, we have this two-pack of figures, which I think is really cool, and it's based on the Death of Superman comic storyline. This just looks very nice. You do get a slight base with it and some rock pieces that go on top. You have a pole there where Superman's cape can be hung like it's being blown in the wind and it's all torn up and destroyed. And as you can see, the Superman figure himself is very beat up. He's got a bloody shoulder. He's missing part of his costume at the upper area. And then you have Doomsday, which does look very nice. It's a very good classic looking Doomsday. Get a better look at just the figure, or the figures standing beside each other. As you can see, you have some damage on Superman's right thigh. Superman looks quite tall. Like, I feel like his torso is like too long or something. But that is something very small. I still think he looks very good though. Doomsday looks very nice. He is taller than Superman, and he is of course much bulkier. And then you get a slew of interchangeable Superman eye or head sculpts, which I love. You get one. It looks like you get 4. So you get one that's kind of just normal. Then you get another one that's pretty normal, but his eyes are closed and his there's blood coming down on his mouth, which I'm assuming if you want to have it like Superman is dead, you can, put that head on. Then you have just one where he's yelling, and then one where he's yelling and shooting the lasers. I'm not quite sure if that laser blast is attached to the head or if it's just something that you put on to that other head sculpt. I would imagine it's attached though. And then you do have just a little blast effect piece as well. So I love this set. I don't really buy too many comic DC figures, just because I don't like Mattel, and DC Collectibles doesn't come out with them fast enough that I'm too interested in buying them. But this set in particular, I absolutely love. I'll definitely base my decision on whether I'm going to get it or not based on the price. But I think this is just a wonderful set, and it really captures a very iconic storyline. It would be great if they did the same set, but for Batman and Bane, and then they did it with the Breaking the Bat storyline. That would be excellent as well. Just if they started doing like these two-pack sets that came with a lot of accessories and element pieces and battle damage, and made them on specific moments where heroes lost, that would be such a cool line. I would love that. So this is a great start, and I would hope that they do continue this with making, like I just suggested, for other superheroes. That would be incredible. But this set does look very nice on its own, and I am heavily considering getting this one. Just looks so cool. You can put together so many cool battle scenes with that set. These Harley Quinn statues, very nice, especially the one in the middle, really breathtaking. And then you have an excellent Batman animated series Batcomputer big set. So there you go. Those are the things that I found most interesting from DC Collectibles. Also, the statues from the Justice League movie are very cool as well. But other than those, these are the things that I found most interesting. DC Collectibles is really coming out with really cool, unique items. I really do respect them as a company, and I enjoy their products very much. So there you go. That's my video, just talking about some of the key items that I enjoyed seeing from DC Collectibles, and that I'm also considering purchasing. So let me know what you guys think of these, and if there were any more items from DC Collectibles that you really like to see, or that you really enjoyed seeing from them when they released them today. Can't wait to see these on display at New York Toy Fair 2017. Let me know what you guys think of them, and thanks so much for watching.